Wow. 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 Absolute dead food, bruv. Absolute rubbish. This is what we're saying. This is it. Crap. What's going on, guys? What can I say? 4-3, Manchester United, Bayern Munich. And to be honest with you, we got lucky. We got lucky to score 3 goals in that game. There was, like you said, look at the thumbnail. Onana cost us this game. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I don't care what no one says. It cost us this game. Sorry, but he just did. He did. And this is what you get. All of this De Gea nonsense. All of this, oh, De Gea could have passed out. De Gea's this, De Gea's that. Well, we got a new goalkeeper now. What I'm saying. Shit, I just clocked. I'm saying, like, this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Absolute joke, to be honest with you. This manager's going to get sacked. He's actually going to get sacked. Like, he's actually going to get sacked. And I don't feel no sympathy for him, to be honest with you. I actually just don't feel no sympathy for him. Because, well and truly, he's done nothing. Like, he's going to get sacked, bro. All of this De Gea nonsense, bruv. All of this De Gea nonsense, bruv. That's all I've heard. Is De Gea was this, De Gea was that. Look at Onana, bruv. Onana just giving away goals like we're a charity, bruv. Like, this is Oxfam. We're not Oxfam, you know. Can't be doing this, man. You can't actually be doing this and thinking you're going to just be getting away with it. We scored 3 goals today, but we was just not in the game at all. Absolutely rubbish. Absolute crap. So I'm saying, like, absolute rubbish, bro. Like, absolute crap. Can I say? Like, do you know what really annoys me about this team? Is we could have actually beat them today. Like, Bayern wasn't even that good today. That's what really, really just gets on my nerves. Is Bayern wasn't even that good. They wasn't even that good, and they didn't need to be because we give away goals. We always start 1-0, 2-0 down. So what do you think is going to happen? This team, forget it, man. Forget it, man. They're not going to do nothing this season. They're going to get this manager sacked. This guy's probably gone by November. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, forget it, bro. Like, just absolutely forget it. Forget it. Woo! Arsenal won 4-0. Jeez! You man smoked it today. Yeah, man. We're muddied, bro. We're absolutely muddied, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what would you want me to say? It's poor. It's absolutely poor. What can I say? What can I say? You know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. But De Gea saves that. Like, I know De Gea's made that mistake against Brentford, but that's what it reminded me of. I'm just like, bro, are you, man? What are you lot trying to do? Are you trying to get this manager sacked or something? Because it's looking like it. And you know the maddest thing is, Martial came on the game and changed it. He run it back. He actually run it back, and it's like, I don't know what to say to you guys. Like, I'm watching a team that, to be honest, they didn't even get out of second gear and they still scored 4 goals. Like, we scored 3, but we suffered to score those goals. Suffered. It's just long, man. It's just long. It's just long. I can't be bothered, bro. It's just, I just can't be bothered. I actually just can't be bothered with this team. It's just a long season. It's just going to be a season full of pain. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Onana's dead food, bro. He's dead food. De Gea was getting the blame for absolutely everything. About, oh, you know, if we put a goalkeeping player that actually plays out from the back, then we're going to play so much better as a team. Yeah, bro, are we, bro? We're worse. We played way better last season because we knew De Gea was limited. Now I'm looking at Martinez and stuff, and they're just passing it back to Onana. Just, oh, here you go, pass. He ain't even doing his job correctly. It's jarring, bro. It's absolutely jarring. Like, I can't act. I thought the penalty was soft. I'll be honest with you. I thought it's like everything is going against us. Like we get a goal, and then all of a sudden the penalty just goes against us. And you're like, well, how was that a penalty? And this is what we're dealing with. So we just 3-1 down. It's just ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't see him winning anything this season if we carry on playing and losing. Sharp, but we ain't winning nothing this season. I don't know what you're talking about. We ain't winning nothing. Smash the like button, guys. But we ain't winning nothing, bro. We ain't winning nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So, yeah. If I didn't score the first 25, we would drove for. No, man, that's not how football works. It wouldn't have been 4 goals after that. You know what I mean? I just look, my Haaland got his goal. I thought Pellistri was quiet. I don't think he'd done much, to be honest with you. I think Davies locked him down. But stop being negative. Come on, man. We lost. We conceded 4 goals. When was the last time we won a game? It's only going to get worse for this manager. Like, it's actually only going to get worse. Like, we're not playing good. We are not playing good at all. Like, from the team is just like when I was looking at Bayern Munich today, they were just levels above us in just technical ability and everything. They look like a 2 different footballing team. We just don't look like a footballing team. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, yo, Hakeem, what you saying? Man's frozen, bruv. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You froze though for a bit. Oh,
yeah,
right, cool.
What you said?
Bro. That's a teasing I'm talking about, bro.
Bro, Bayern were that good. I agree with what you're saying. I agree.
Bro, they weren't that good. They weren't that
Darn.
good. Let me take my shades off because it's reflective.
Nah. What do you think? What do you think of the game? Give me your thoughts.
Bro, up until the mistake, I thought we were okay. We were good on the ball. I mean, we didn't create. I mean, besides the Eriksen chance, like he should score. Like that's he has to score.
Yeah.
The one that he
Pellistri.
Pellistri,
yeah.
I don't even blame Pellistri, to be honest, because I thought that was like a great tackle. Like, because if you watched it again, the Eriksen cross got deflected.
Yeah.
So either threw him off or he just, and then it was a great tackle. But when it got back to Eriksen, like he has to score. But bro, until the mistake, I thought we were decent. Like for an away game and the way people talk about Bayern, I think we're decent. But after that, as I said in the group, bro, every team, in every sport, that we talk about the clutch gene, right?
Yeah.
United, they have the capitulation gene, man.
Trust me. No,
crazy,
I agree, man. I think up to that point when they scored, there was nothing in the game. Like, you look at it from a United perspective and you think, cool. Like, it's not in us to win this game, really. You're at home. You should be coming and pressing us. They didn't. And then obviously Onana just makes the mistake. And obviously we both agree on the goalkeeper anyway. Like, all of this hype about the goalkeeper, this and that. Nah. Like, if this was having De Gea, he would have got cooked.
Oh, yeah.
He would have got cooked so bad after this game.
Now I'm seeing shouts that, we should have gotten a more well-rounded keeper. Okay.
They thought it was easy to replace David De Gea, like.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna like go into the whole playing out from the back thing because I think it's like a double-edged sword because I think what's happening, like when you watch the game, you may not see it and you're just like, oh, is it really different from De Gea? But what's happening is they know he's so good on the ball, they're not pressing us. So it doesn't look like he's breaking lines or anything because they're not pressing us because he's so good on the ball. So I'm not even going to say he hasn't improved us in that aspect. Like, you can watch us and you can see that people are just like, oh, cool. Let's let them have the ball because if we press them, he's going to cut us apart. But yeah, De Gea made mistakes, but I thought we were getting a well-rounded keeper. So
that's what I'm saying. But the thing is that I agree. David De Gea making mistakes that he shouldn't have with his hands. That's fine. But what I used to see after every game was, oh, he didn't pass it here, oh, he didn't do this, or he didn't do that, and it was just like you were taking every single second of the game and using it against him, right? Fair enough. If he didn't save or he didn't, do the FA Cup final, all that stuff, 100%, it's his fault. That's a goalkeeping error. But he used to get cooked. Now we've got a goalkeeping, ball playing goalkeeper, but like you said, we don't see the benefits of that because the other team just says, "Oh, we ain't gonna press you. We're just gonna sit off." And then you might as well have De Gea in goal.
Yeah.
Because Onana, De Gea can make the same passes that Onana's doing. He ain't doing nothing different. And then he's lumping it to Rashford and we're losing it. Same that we were doing under De Gea. So I think that's a problem in itself. I knew that the goalkeeper wasn't going to change the overall team.
Yeah,
because that's
where I'm with you. Yeah, that's where I'm with you, definitely. Because looking at like we on the weekend when we were having therapy, we spoke about just the front to back issues of the team. And what's so pisses me off, bro, we scored 3 goals and we lost the game. That pisses. I mean, I know it was consolation in the end, but we scored 3 goals and lost the game. So all the stuff that we were saying before that, our attacks letting us down, today I thought we looked decent in attack.
Yep.
But defending and in transit, bro, why can't we defend cutbacks, bro? We concede 2 of the same goals every game. And I hate to point him out, but Eriksen's a big part of that. Bro, every time someone scores a cutback, it's always him trailing. And I'm just like, bro, like, it's, yeah.
It's so easy to score against, man.
Easy. So easy to score against. Like, I was watching, like, because I watch, like, Devil in the Details, right? Because he does the whole
analysis,
clip breakdown and stuff like that, right? And, like, just watching it, he was just saying that, and I didn't even need him to watch the clips in detail, but when you watch it, it really, like, highlights it. Like, the way other teams defend in the box versus how we defend. Like, other teams don't concede the amount of cutbacks that we concede. It's always like a spearman on the edge of the box.
Yeah.
For us, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's our turn, we never have the spearman at the edge of the box. I'm just like, bro,
we never score the goals that we concede.
Bro, exactly.
We never, even when you break down the goals we scored today, the first one was like a scuffle in the box. Hoyland gets it.
Good goal.
Deflection. Good goal, but it's scruffy.
Good build up, yeah.
The second goal is scruffy. Even then, nice little intricate pass.
Build up was good, yeah. But the finish was scruffy,
It was scruffy. It wasn't like, oh, that was a great goal when it was easy and you can see like, okay, that's a high percentage goal. It's like it was just scruffy and we ended up just winning the 50-50, bang. And then obviously the third one is just a free kick, whatever, and then Casemiro scores it. It's mad. I think Casemiro got credited with the goal because it should have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was his goal.
It's his goal, yeah.
Bro,
it's his goal.
He's our top goal scorer. I swear he's our top goal scorer. He's got 3 goals.
Yeah, because he scored against Nottingham Forest, right?
Yeah.
I think and then he scored 2 today. Yeah. He's our top scorer. Yeah.
This is a massive problem. He's our top goal scorer.
He's our top scorer, yeah.
This is the problem. We've got a player that is basically a center defensive midfielder. And he's our top goal scorer.
But the mad thing is, he's not even doing his job correctly.
I know.
So it's so hard to judge because you're just like, he's our top scorer, which means that he has to play because no one else is going to score, right? Same thing with Eriksen. Eriksen has to play because no one in our team can put 5 passes together. But their deficiencies are crazy. It's I don't know.
I agree.
Shout out Reguilon though. I like Reguilon. I've always liked him, to be honest. I've always liked him.
I prefer him than Luke Shaw. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, listen. I agree, but it's only 2 games. He's playing for that contract. Reguilon's playing for that contract. So let me see him after the 6 months.
He'll be dead.
Yeah. We see him after the
Yeah.
6 months, but
No,
so far
yeah.
I like him. I think we should sign him and then start playing Luke Shaw as center back. That's what I think. But
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I think I like his attacking ability. Like, I like the fact that he actually tries to play a 1-2 and get into the like past the right back and cross it in.
cross
Like,
the
whereas
ball.
Luke Shaw, I always feel like he's just. I like him as a centre back. There's a reason why like he was good as a centre back because there's no attacking. Like you don't expect him to attack,
Urgency.
so he's actually So when you're on the left back, you want him to attack because you got to give some width. But whereas as a centre back, you have to obviously stay back. So I feel with Reguilon, he's more of an attacking wing back.
You can't defend.
What you say then?
What up, gang? What's good?
Yo,
going on?
What up?
How's everyone feeling?
How are you feeling, man?
Bro, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, fam. Like, I'm actually feeling all right. Like, you know what I mean?
I kind of feel the same way. I don't know if because I expected it, and I was just like, you know what, we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things. I'm just like, yeah.
Bro, our season starts now.
It has to.
It
has to.
We needed it. Because you know what it is? Look, 3-1 against Arsenal. And then 2-0 against Spurs. All of that shit. But we didn't fight back. Today, we actually fought back. And for me, it was the courage that we needed. It wasn't the style of play. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. It was the courage, bro. We demonstrated courage, bro. And that, for me, is enough. That's what we need, bro. Burnley's going to be a tough game for them, bro. I'm telling you. It's going to be a good game. Yeah.
Burnley away is going to be that's going to be a tough game for this team. That's going to be a tough game. This team, we're making every team look better than what they are. I think Bayern Munich didn't need to play good today, like what Hakeem's put in his headline. Like they weren't that good today, but they won the game. They were 2-0 up, and they were like, "Bro, we didn't do nothing," and we're like 2-0 up. That's my biggest problem with this United team. We're so easy to play against. We make any team look better than what they are, and I hear the positivity. I think it's because we scored a couple goals and it kind of just puts like a bit of a gloss on it. But to be honest, it's not. I just look at where Bayern Munich were. Like I said, they weren't playing good and we just wasn't on that level. Like for the second half, majority of the second half, we couldn't even get near them. And Bayern Munich were like taking a piss at the end. They weren't really trying to score 4 and 5. It was just kind of like, do you know what I mean? It was, I don't know. We just looked off it, man.
Yeah, they had like a 20-minute spell where I was like, oh, dude, next level. I'm just like, yeah, this is different, you know. But for most of the game, like I genuinely didn't think they were like. I'm not looking at them right now and being like, oh, they're gonna beat City or Real Madrid.
No,
you know.
But it's just where United are at the moment. I just don't think we're a Champions League team. I'll just be honest. I don't think we're good enough to. Like we might get out of the groups because obviously the group we're in is dead. Like Galatasaray, Copenhagen, you should really get out of that as Man United. Let's just be honest. But then after that, where do you go? Like I don't see this team kicking on. And to be honest, I don't even think the manager's going to last that long. The way it's going now, that's not something I'm wishing for, but. I've been here before, man. I've seen this under so many different managers. We've been here. By November, this guy, I got this high feeling like this guy, whether it's right or wrong, whether you agree, I think he will get sacked. I think he's gonna get. I think he's on. He's close.
If we were to fire him, it would be the wrong decision. Not because he's done amazing. Because I'm kind of with you, Zogs, where I look at some of the stuff, I'm just like, where's the coaching? Like where's the coaching? Like how? Like don't get me wrong, like we have a lot of players that are average and they'll fluctuate, and it's not entirely his fault. But one thing United fans can complain about this time is we allowed him to influence our transfer activity, right? The players we signed, not all of them, but that's him, right?
Yeah.
The style of play, how we set up, that's him. I'm sure all three of us thought like we were gonna be like bopping teams off the park, like you know. even if we weren't like winning the league or say challenging, but Wolves at home, Forest at home, we thought, you know what, minimum 65% possession, creating 3-4 chances, but it's just a scrap every game. And as I said, like some of the margins are too close, bro. Like it's too many games we leave where I'm just like, bro. Like today, I'm just like, bro. The other team wasn't even that good. But then when I try to think positive, I'm just like, we could have won or gotten a result, but this guy didn't score, or we made a bad pass. Like, bro, we were 3-2, right? And at 3-1, I was just like, the game's done. No matter what happens, like the game's done, right? We got the goal back. Good goal. And then Bayern lost the ball. Bro, and Bruno had... That pissed me off because I'm just like, bro, Rashford had so much space. And that could have been another attack. He gave it away, and then Bayern recycled the ball, and then they scored again. So things like that. And then back on Ten Hag, like, bro, the way we concede after scoring every time kills me. That to me is on him, bro. Bro, we scored, right? we brought it back because it
straight away.
And straight away, I think Sane hit the post. I think it was straight away he hit the post. No, was it that one? But we almost conceded straight away. I'm just like, bro,
we did.
What we did is we conceded the penalty.
Yeah, but we conceded a chance before the penalty.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 minutes, like 2 minutes between it.
But if we can be real about that penalty, though, guys,
it was soft.
That was penalty. BS at its finest, man.
Yeah.
And it changed the whole game as well. Like, wasn't it against Spurs? A similar incident happened, and we didn't concede a penalty. Sorry, we didn't receive a penalty.
We didn't get it. Yeah.
But yet today we get we concede one. It didn't make no sense.
Yeah.
I think. But look, for me personally, like I do feel like decisions are going against us, and they are affecting our game. But the issue with the team is that decisions will always come and go against you. They go against Arsenal. Arsenal still are able to find a win. But look at us, bro. Anytime something happens, we're unable to fight back. We're unable to fight back. Today, genuinely, the only reason why I walked away feeling all right from this game was because we fought back. In other games, we've been, we scored like that 20-minute spell that you were talking about, Hakeem, yeah? Did you see Rashford's body language? Did you see the way that, for me, the way that these guys gave up? It's as if when Martial beat those two men and then he got Casemiro into the box, it's as if Rashford didn't even see that coming. Yeah, no, I'll give your boy listen, man. I'll give Martial his due.
Martial ran it back, bro.
Yeah, he did.
That was not wrong.
That's all we get these days. I'll give
him that. But the truth of the matter is, bro, our players didn't see that comeback coming, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't see that coming. Bruno's goal, that free kick was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it was. But nonetheless, this was a game we should have killed in 20 minutes. We were fantastic those first 20 minutes, man. And Eriksen, obviously, he missed his opportunity. He had the chance to start us off right. But nonetheless, because obviously I know we're going to start talking about him very much soon, so I might as well bring him up. For me, Onana, the pressure is on him because the attackers are not doing their job. Let's be truthfully honest with ourselves. The second half, Onana, we can't complain about his performance. We can't. Yes, he conceded a penalty, bro, against Harry Kane. Let's be honest.
No, I don't blame no one for no penalty.
Oh, yeah.
The goalkeeper shouldn't be saving a penalty. And that penalty was mad thing as well.
Yeah.
Bro, I knew he was going to kick it there. I was just like, 3-1.
Yeah, same.
My whole thing is...
He even looks when he shot there, yeah.
He's making mistakes that we thought... Well, I didn't. But these are the things that the hair was getting cooked for. Like, you conceded a goal. This and that. At the end of the day, Onana has to save that. It's a mistake. And because of that, the game actually planned out the way it did. I think if it didn't, I wasn't say we was going to win or not, but I don't think we would have been 2-0 down. Like, we're all saying anyway, like, the first half, Bayern were like 2-0 up, and you're like, how? Like, you had 2 shots, and you scored, and it was like, So that mistake is thing. My whole thing is we're not seeing the pros of Onana.
Yeah.
Because teams are just clocked on that, well, hold on, you might be good on the ball, but no one else is. So we'll just sit back and just wait, really. And then we're not seeing the best out of his ball playing abilities. And then we're just getting a goalkeeper that's just average at shot stopping. Like, he's not great, he's not amazing. And then we're seeing the bad side of it. We're not seeing the positives, we're seeing nothing, really. And it's like you might as well have kept De Gea. Because at least I feel like, and I don't know if you guys agree, but like I feel like Martinez and everyone else just pays it back to the goalkeeper because it's the safe option now. Like, if I get pressed a little bit, instead of me trying to force a pass or maybe trying to play out myself because I know the hair can't do it, now they're like, I'll just pass it to Onana. And then he'll just stand on the ball for like 10 seconds looking around, and then he'll just boot the ball to Rashford and we lose it. So I feel like players are not taking responsibility at the back. Martinez is not playing out from the back the way he was last season. No way. And you could put that partially down to obviously what De Gea was doing. I don't know what's going on with Martinez anyway, but I genuinely feel like because they got this safety net of Onana, it's kind of like, oh, I'll just pass it back to him because I know he might find a pass, as opposed to, oh, I can't pass it back to De Gea because I don't want that to put us more under pressure more, so I never take responsibility. That's why we don't look good from building up from the back. There's a couple of times it happened. Like I just did my memory in the first half where we kind of played it good, and then I think Dalot lost it or something. But it's not going to happen, man. I think overall the team is not technically good enough to keep the ball, which has always been the argument with this De Gea stuff, innit? It's like, cool, De Gea's not good on the ball, but neither is most of our players. So one goalkeeper wasn't going to drastically change that. And is obviously making mistakes. But listen, I agree with the old attackers thing. I've been saying, I said it last game, the game before. Our attackers are the biggest problem. Like I said to Hakeem before you got here, Casemiro's our top goal scorer.
Is he?
Just yeah. He's got three. He's got three goals.
You got credit for the goal, Enzo. For the free
He
kick.
got the goal. He's got 2 goals today. Yeah, because Bruno puts it in and he gets a header on it. If he doesn't get a header on it, it doesn't go in. So,
okay. I didn't think we were that bad.
Yeah, exactly. So, what's Rashford doing? Obviously, Martial just coming back. Obviously, Højlund got the goal. Obviously, the right ring situation. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, we got Casemiro, who's our top goal scorer. And then before that, it was Varane at one point.
Yeah.
Like, this is the problem. Like, I think our attack is just not good enough, and it puts a lot of pressure on the team to just keep clean sheets. And I think the players just lose confidence, bro. It's like, oh, blah, blah, another game we're gonna miss chances, another game we're gonna miss chances, and then it just goes in the back of the net. And they're like, oh, like we ain't gonna get back into this one because we struggle to score goals as it is. But that's just obviously my view on it.
But at the same time, though, like we also have to recognize that this is a squad that's missing at least 11 players that can come in and make a difference. Ambarat, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Mount. We've actually got players. I mean, I don't know about Shaw, but we've actually got quite a few players that could have made a difference today. And for me, you know, I look at it like what Pep said, even though he did laugh at us, but he did say that we're starting slow. And truth be told, this is a slow start for us. And I do see us kicking on, especially with the next run of games, innit? Like, we've got a few good games coming up. Like, maybe 5 or so good games coming up. And obviously, Copenhagen and Galatasaray, we should be able to get a result. I think the issue is, for me, and I said this in the group chat, as much as, obviously, Bruno, I know he scored that free kick, which was nice, and Rashford got the assist for Højlund. We need to learn to bench Rashford and Bruno. We need to. Today, Rashford, bro, after the 72nd minute, the guy was so tired, bro. He was gassed. Like, he was holding his knees. I remember when Bayern were about to make a substitution, and you just saw Rashford panting, bro. Like, I think Ten Hag, for me personally, there's a bit of political power play going on in Man United. Guys like Bruno, guys like Shaw, guys like Rashford, they have this thing, bro. They have power. Their agents have power. They cannot be substituted. They cannot. And they need to be. Why was Garnacho coming in the 80th minute? Talk to me about Police 3. Like,
you just made that sub earlier,
Exactly. Police Street, bro, he was getting douched off the ball. The guy had no
No,
strength. Like
I think he was all right. I think he was all right.
he was
You know,
okay first half, bro.
you know what it is with Pelistri?
Mm,
Because we've been so starved, right,
mm.
of production. I remember I told you guys it's like Andres Pereira. Remember that?
Mm.
Because no, I think he's a good player. I don't think he's ever gonna be like great from what I've seen from him. But what we had on the right has been so bad. It's kind of like, bro, what do you have to lose by playing him? But when you do play
I
him,
agree.
he's not gonna be 7 and 8 out of 10 because he has limited experience. So I'm not gonna kill him. I thought he had some decent touches, especially in some close areas. I'm just like, yo, but bro, he was playing against the fastest player in the game right now. Like,
And Ten Hag G'd him up by saying what he said as well. By
exactly, he defended.
Like,
He defended well today. I was just like, bro,
he took that personal.
He's the main reason that Bayern can play as high as they play, because with his recovery, they can rely on him. So that wasn't a tough. That wasn't an easy.
Nah, I wanted to play against Burnley. Like that's not a game you judge Pelistri on that. And
Ten Hag has to play him again. To me, Ten Hag has to play him again against Burnley. Like to me, he has to play the same front three. Like even though Martial came on and did all right, he has to play the same front three again. Because you can't play him one game and then because he didn't do well against Alphonso Davies, you're gonna say, "Oh, let me drop you." Like that makes no sense unless Mount comes back, where I'm just like, "Oh, maybe there's something different." But even so, I'm just like, "Yo, play him again."
I wouldn't play him. I agree, man. I think
if you gotta play him again.
You have to. I agree with what you're saying, Enzo, man. I think Rashford and Bruno, they have nudes on the guy. Like I don't know what's going on, but they never ever either get subbed or dropped. They play every game. Rashford, he was dead today. He was actually better on the right.
You know what's funny? I don't think he was that bad today.
Hey, Rashford.
But yeah, I didn't think he was that bad. Hear me out. So I think his performance, like the way people were criticizing his performance on Saturday, was a bit over the top. Like I think so. Like even though we didn't score, and like as we said, like attacking has been our biggest issue. So if you get in that many good positions and don't score, like you get frustrated eventually, right? But I think he did all right versus the only thing I'll say, he was playing against a midfielder today, so he should have done better. I'm just like the guy who played at right back, like he's a midfielder. So, but he did actually look better on the right, to be honest.
But at the same time,
Martial changed the game.
Exactly.
Do you know what it reminded me of? Man City 6-1. Martial comes on, we score 2-3 goals because of Martial. Like it reminded me of the same thing of like,
same
Martial
thing,
come on, change the game kind of thing. Like he had that same impact. I think I'm not against Martial playing on the left, Højlund up front, Rashford on the right. You know,
but Martial can't run, bro.
Yeah, but he was popping up.
He looked the fittest I've seen in him like 4 years today.
But he was cooking, he was chopping, he was doing this. I was like,
I haven't seen Martial.
Where's this?
I haven't seen him do that.
Last time he done it was against Liverpool in his debut. Like that's the last time. That's the last time. Like bro, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, bro, he was cooking.
Yo, the Martial comp on Twitter today is gonna be cooking. Man.
Hey, listen, he balled out. Like he actually balled out. Like he come on and he was in course for both of the goals. I think the free kick come from like him passing.
Yeah, he won the free kick.
But something like that. It was Garnacho, but he was involved.
Garnacho,
He was involved in it.
For me personally, and even to answer Hamza's question about like whether we're gonna win trophies this year, I genuinely think that we could. I genuinely think we can win a trophy, not a bunch of trophies. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, guys, today we saw what some of these players are capable of, like Martial. Martial is not inherently, he's not a dead baller. Like we know that what Martial can do, and we know what he can do. And my thing is, yeah, like obviously, time and time again, we spoke about the mentality of these players and how it dwindles down after conceding a goal. But guys, today, man, we showed something, bro. We showed a little bit to go away at the Allianz Arena to score 3 goals. It is a bit impressive. Do you know what I mean? Because I was thinking we were going to lose at least maybe 5-0 or something like that. You know what I mean? And for me, I genuinely look at the positives of this game. I'm trying to look at the positives, and I'm trying to say we have got something. There is something that we've got here, and I think personally, I would bench Bruno. And no, I'll keep Bruno on, but I'll bench Rashford for the next game, bro. I'll bench him. Just bench Rashford for at least one game. Let's look at Rashford here when he's on bench. What happens? He comes on every time. What does he do? Score or assist. Sorry. Remember the Carabao Cup game? I forgot which team we were playing. When he had yellow boots, we were wearing the grey kit. Greenwood passed the ball to him. He came on. He run through the penalty box, and he scored a goal. And he does that consecutively. And that's why I get why what's his name Southgate. I get why Southgate brings on Rashford on the bench, bro. Because the truth of the matter is, yeah, Rashford doesn't start for England for a reason. Rashford, he is not good enough in the sense that Rashford is one of the best players at Man United. But can you look at him and say he's top 5 in the world in his position? Right now, I can't look at him and say that.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
There's some guys that are being put ahead of Rashford that when the lights come on, they look worse than Rashford. Guys that the whole world say are better than him. The guy who plays for Napoli, bro, hasn't scored since 2022, right?
True.
On the left wing. But people would be like, oh, let's get rid of Rashford for him. I think he's a good player. But I'm just saying, sometimes I think because we've seen so much of Rashford, and I'm not like blindly defending him, we get so tired of what we focus on what he's not instead of focusing on what he is. And I think the problem with him and Bruno is, to your point, Enzo, like when they go on the bench and they come on and score, bro, they have to come on because the guys that start don't do anything. So that's every time that happens, bro. Every time like Donny van der Beek or someone starts in the 10 role, or Garnacho starts on the left, or Sancho starts on the left, they have to come off, and then Rashford and Bruno comes on, and then you're just like, oh, now we see why these guys start every week.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But the issue is, I don't think their ceiling, like Rashford and Bruno, is good enough to go, machine for machine versus Liverpool or City or even, Real Madrid or Bayern. They're not on the same level as those teams' best players. But if we're being real about it, they're our best player. And I think that's a sad part.
Our best players,
that's a sad part.
They're not good enough. I've been saying this for how long, man? Like, our best players get us top 4. Like, our best players are squad players in a great team.
Yeah.
So,
little components. You know what I mean?
I always just compare it, like the way I always do it, and how I think of it is like, would our players get into City's team or City's 11? No. Like, we think they will because of what they kind of do for us, but
the system.
They won't.
Yeah, we just think
like,
based
they
on
won't.
systems,
Like, they're not. Like, when you watch them play, then you watch us play. If you just take your fan element out of it and just take all your emotions out of it, you're just watching two teams and you're just judging on what's better. Your eye, your brain, everything will just tell you he's better than our player. Foden is better than Rashford, or Mahrez is better than Anthony, or whoever it was at the time. And that's how I look at it. And I'm like, that's how I judge things. And comparing it to even older United teams, which is unfair, but they wouldn't get into any of the great teams that we was.
No.
Good. Like, in order to be great, and it's like Culture Cam said it, and it's so true. It's like, if these players were the best left back, the best left winger, the best number 10, if they were all of this, why are we going through this?
Yeah, we'd be the best team. Yeah,
like, we would be better. We wouldn't have these problems. We'll be banging on about how good Bruno is and how good Rashford is and how good this is. But the reality is, they're not. Because if they weren't, we wouldn't be sacking another manager or like even losing 3-4 games on the bounce. Like it just that doesn't happen to top teams. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it just does not happen. Like, you know what I mean? You might, of course, you can always lose a game. You can even lose another game, but like we're losing. It's becoming like normal for us to lose. Like 3 goals, 4 goals today against Burnley. Are you confident we're going to keep a clean sheet against Burnley?
Oh no.
So that's what I'm
tough,
saying.
man.
But smash the like button, guys, if you guys haven't already. I'm gonna obviously wrap it up because it's getting late for me and stuff. I still got to do the match reaction. But any last thoughts from you guys for in the stream?
Yeah, Ten Hag has to win the next 7 games.
I thought he was gonna say Ten Hag out.
Nah. if he doesn't, then he's in big trouble. Because I think when I looked at the fixture, it was Burnley, Crystal Palace twice.
Yeah.
Then either it was Copenhagen at home.
And there's Galatasaray at home, and then Brentford at home, and then Sheffield United away.
And then Sheffield United, then Brentford.
Man City, 29th of October. If he gets at least more wins, to be honest, he really shouldn't lose.
No, it should be all wins. Plus, we're getting a few players back, so hopefully, I'm just like, cool. Again, jury's out on Amrabat. I don't know much about him, but everyone's been gassing him up, right? So, and Ten Hag signed him. So if he's as good as people make out, that should be an improvement. I think Mount's gonna be a good player. I think he was over criticized in the first 2 games to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they couldn't wait because it wasn't a signing that the fans were.
And even if he was bad, like bro, he hadn't played for like 6 months at Chelsea, and then he just joined the team. Even Onana, I'm just like, cool. You only just joined. Let me see. Yeah. So with players coming back, and I'm the only good thing from today was Højlund scored, and I'm just all right, cool.
Yeah, but I'm glad for him because he got his goal finally, and obviously got chalked up on the other day. So yeah, man. Yeah. But hopefully, look, man, we obviously Saturday's 3 days away, so let's see. If we don't win that, then Jesus Christ. Then no, I don't know, man. But
finished.
Onana's getting cooked tonight, especially after the Maguire
and he should,
stuff.
Bro. He should,
especially after the Maguire stuff too.
Yeah.
But he should because the hair was getting cooked and he was getting clean sheets. So
see, and that's why I always tell you guys, I have no problem whenever players point at other players. I don't like it personally because when you fuck up, people are going to point at you.
They're going to come.
So you got to be ready for it. So, we'll see.
At the same time, we saw the unity of the team at the end of the game. I mean, everyone went up to him, Casemiro, Garnacho, everyone went up to him to let him know that, like, these things happen. But you know what? Like, just my final thought here. Rashford and Bruno, when you're playing FIFA career mode and you're like looking to sign those component players, like those ones who can just fill in certain positions, I think that Bruno and Rashford are those players. I don't look at Bruno as the main man in Portugal. Bernardo Silva, for me, is he's got a more leadership role than Bruno. Like, I don't think the Portuguese national team look at Bruno the same way that United look at Bruno. England, a lot of players respect Rashford. They think he's got tech. They've said it plenty of times, but they don't look at him as the guy who can save England. And it speaks volumes of our team. If we're looking at guys who are not the main men in other teams, international or club, whatever, then we can't be relying on these guys no more. I genuinely believe that. We need to have competition for spaces. We need to, seriously, and especially the number 10 role. In my opinion, when Mino, Ambarat, and Mount come back, that should be our middle 3. That should be our starting 3.
But it's not going to happen, is it?
It's not going to happen. Because Bruno, bro, I think his agent and Rashford's agents have got something on the club, bro. They've got something. They threaten to leave. They threaten to do something. I don't know what it is, but there's something. And until that favoritism changes, because look, Ragnick did it. Ollie did it. And it hasn't changed since. Bruno's hero balls. Remember when I think Bruno got like a shot with his left foot where it went sky high.
Bro, that pissed me off.
For no reason. He didn't need to do that, bro. And you think that Ten Hag would speak to him about that. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Who knows? But nonetheless, here, them two, I genuinely see them as a problem for our club. As much as they contribute with goals and assists, as Coach accounts and everybody's been saying, goals and assists don't mean everything. Sometimes it's about style of play. Sometimes it's about working with the team. And yeah, for me in the future, I would say to them two, they need to hold bench a bit more often. That's all. We don't have to get rid of them, but just let them
Yeah,
play.
they do. They need to be accountable for their performances. I 100% agree, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap up. Smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the boys as well. They're on Instagram, on Twitter. I guess I'll see you guys for Saturday, man. Hopefully we get a win.
Yeah, for sure.
When was the last time we won? Jesus.
No.
Nottingham Forest, isn't it?
We beat Forest.
yeah.
Been a month.
So far.
We haven't won a game.
I said we beat Forest.
Like, we're seriously. I was thinking it was Wolves, but yeah, we beat
It's just where we are. But yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up everyone for joining the stream. Big up to you guys, and yeah, man. See you guys in the next one.
All right, see you, man.
Love, bro. Thanks. Cheers.